Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott, and you have wandered onto the Prog Corner, and welcome to another installment of my vinyl collection. Hey, and I'm going to just mention in the preamble here, I apologize. This is my third vinyl collection. I lost my first one when I moved onto a sailboat when I was 14, and then I lost my second one, a real nice one, man, like 15,000 piece collection. I had a great record collection, and then I got incarcerated and I lost that. So this is what I've been building for the last, I don't know, like 10 years or so. My third vinyl collection, so cut me some slack when you see a lot of stuff that I don't have. In fact, I take donations, so if there's something you think I need in my collection that I don't have, feel free to send it to me, absolutely. And I was just perusing the latest copy of Prog magazine, the Reader's Poll. I need to get a better program because I got shut out of the Unsung Heroes category. And Steven Wilson's on the cover here. They haven't sent me the new Steven Wilson. What am I, chopped liver over here, man? It feels like I'm just screaming and yelling. And nobody's listening to the sound of my voice sometimes, but we're not going to stop. World domination is our goal, and here we go. Today we're going to do the N's and the O's. I don't have a whole bunch, so this will be a pretty quick video. Here we go. Starting with the N's. And I'm starting with the great Cincinnati via Williamsburg band, The National. I need to get more National. I love them. This is Boxer, probably my favorite, but they got a lot of great albums. Super cool band. Love them. We can take credit for them as Ohioans. Absolutely. National Health. Their first album. Great Canterbury band. The second album, even better, of Q's and Cures. Wow. So good. I love it. Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. My favorite Nazareth album. I don't really like any of the other Nazareth albums. And I know people always tell me they got some really good albums besides Hair of the Dog. I don't know. Nectar. I need more Nectar. I've got a Tab in the Ocean. Definitely need to get that first one since it's been reissued. For some reason, I've got two copies of Remember the Future. Amazing album. My favorite Nectar album. Down to Earth, good album. And for some reason, I have two copies of Recycled. Again, I don't know how that happened, but great album. I'm happy to have it. The new one, Mission to Mars, so good. Boys Go on Tour, doing a little like 15-date U.S. tour in April. French band Nemo, oh, their first album, so good. This is Les Nouveaux Mondes, The New World. And then their ninth album, Coma. The only two that are available on vinyl, so the 7 in the middle aren't available, and that makes me a little cranky. Get on with it, JPL. Let's do all of them on vinyl. Okay, how about a little Krautrock Neu, their first album. A classic, gotta have it. Neutral Milk Hotel, In the Airplane Over the Sea. I want their first album on Avery Island, but this one is the absolute stone cold classic. It's so good. I don't care what any of you clowns say. If you don't like this album, listen to it again, because you're wrong. New England's debut, good band. The New Pornographers, was it Dan Bejar, AC Newman, Nico Case, their first album. Great band. They got a lot of good records. I want the rest of them, actually. Let's see. The Nice. This is Ars Longa Vita Brevis. Art is long, life is short. Great Keith Emerson stuff. 9 Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine. So good. I love Trent Reznor. Nirvana. Nevermind, of course. And In Utero. Fantastic. And here's a little band out of Minneapolis that I am in love with. I haven't talked about it all on the channel, but I probably should. They used to be called Now Every Children. They shortened the name to Now. This is Neighbors. Amazing record. Just amazing. But then they did an even better one called Threads. Oh my goodness gracious. Such a great band. If you like Guided by Voices, you'll probably like Now. That's it for the N's. Oh, let's proceed, shall we, to the O's. Oh, yeah, and we start out with the great Brad Oberhofer, who I just reviewed this album, Time Capsules 2. Just amazing. What a genius Brad Oberhofer is. I love it. Then we got some Of Montreal, Kevin Barnes, big fan. What's his name, Ken? What's his name, Kevin what? Kevin something. What's his last name? I'll look it up. I don't remember. So good. That's Hissing Fauna, Are You the Destroyer? And then my favorite, which is Lousy with Sylvian Breyer. I don't even know what that means, but man, this album's good. And then I've got Gloom. There's a whole bunch of them, and he's got like 20 albums out. And I like them all, so I need to get the rest of them. How about The Offspring? Smash, one of the biggest indie records of all time. I saw these guys tour this. When the dude still had his dreadlocks. They were pretty good. They weren't bad at all. How about Ryo Okamoto's solo album, Myth of the Mostrophist? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We love you, Ryo. Ryo is rock and roll. Mike Oldfield. I only have the first 3. I need more Mike Oldfield, Tubular Bells, Hergest Ridge, and of course, the classic Omadon. Opeth. I've only got 2 Opeths. I got Pale Communion. And I've got Sorceress, so I got some catching up to do, man. I need Incautum Venom. I need the new one. I need some of those old ones. Heritage. I just need it just for that album cover. And finally, in the O's, we're gonna end it. No, there's a few more. I'm jumping the gun here. Le Orme, Uomo di Pezza. Oh, I love me some Le Orme. Great Italian Prague. Their masterpiece, Polona e Serona. So good. And then kind of my secret favorite is Contrapunti. Nobody ever talks about this album, but it might be their best. I really enjoy it. Just doesn't have that great album cover. Okay, let's see. Another Italian band that I adore is Osana, band from Naples. The album is Polypoli, which I guess is like an old name for the city. I don't know. Osibisa. Ghanaian Prague, absolutely, with the Roger Dean cover on the first album and the second album. Okay, now we're going to wrap it up. I got one more artist to go through, and it's the Osmonds, man, their debut, when they were just called Osmonds. And then for the second album, they started calling themselves the Osmonds. And then they started getting good. The first 2 albums are, they're all right. But then the next 3 are just amazing, man. Phase 3, they start playing all their own instruments and writing their own songs. So good, man. Oh, but then their masterpiece, Crazy Horses. Oh, yeah, I love this album. It's so good. And then we end this episode with the Osmonds' great concept album, the prog rock masterpiece that is The Plan. And that is my N's and my O's, boys and girls. Join me. When am I going to post it? I think I probably will post this on Friday, but I am going to be talking to the great Jacob Roberge, whose new album, The Passing, everybody's talking about, so I figure we'll bring him on the show. And then Sunday, the Sunday Live Prog stream. Oh, man, we're going to be delving into the depths of jazz fusion, man. That's a subgenre I'm not really too well versed in, besides the all the great stuff from the 70s. All that stuff I know, but modern fusion I really don't know a whole lot about. So I'm bringing in some heavy hitters, man. I got Eric Porter coming in the house. I got George Lamy coming in the house. I've got Bradley Stone. I've got Kevin from Prog Radio. Oh, it's going to be a great show, and we are going to be talking about jazz fusion. Is it alive? Is it dead? Whatever. So that's Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern. Anyway, boys and girls, I love you. Peace in the Middle East. Free the Ukraine. Free the US of A, man. That's what we need, I think. And I don't have my snakes with me today, but I'm going to be dedicating the snake dance to one of my members every single day. Today, it's Bob Goldstein. We're going to do a snake dance for you without the snakes. Oh, yeah, the old-fashioned snake dance for Bobby Goldstein. He's been a member of the Connoisseur Club for 32 months. How about you, boys and girls? You can sign up for as little as $1.99 a month to be a part of the Prog Corner, support all the great stuff that I'm doing here, and make me feel good, get my head just a little bit bigger. I need a bigger ego anyway. Anyway, boys and girls, I love you. I'll see you probably Friday. We'll see. Whatever. Peace.